All right, hey y'all, it's Pizza. How you doing today? We're back here today in the long dark, back in our Survivor Immersion run. Right? It's a run where I've got the settings set to something that I think is a little more realistic than the video game aspect of this game. Right? Enough explaining. All right, last episode we got from Forsaken Airfield to Broken Railroad. No, we got to Broken Railroad. Right? We did a little hanging out there. We shot a bear. Things got really weird. Actually, let's go inside and do a little reading. We got an Aurora tonight. We just started kicking in. Now you can see it's already going pretty good. I've had a little bit of some play time before I got started here. I'll explain as we get inside. Let's go inside. It's a beautiful night, though. Gorgeous. Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you're out there having a good day. Hope you're doing what you want to do and hope it's going well. Pete's having a good day. Busy most of the day, but you know, it's nice. Got nothing going on right now. Got some time to play some Long Dark. That's always a good thing. It's really hot and humid and gross right now in Virginia. So being inside feels fantastic right now. Let's see. I think I was gonna read this book. Just trying to knock it out. I don't think I have a ton of supplies or anything. We'll start thinking about that tomorrow. That gives me a little more rifle score. I believe it's the second rifle book I've read. I've got a cookbook I can read while we're goofing around. Nice. Let's see. Aren't they like 16 or something, 17 now? Oh yeah, so that got me up almost to half. Alright, how are we doing on food? Just a little bit of meat. Some pies, a couple of sodies. Not much water. Like I said, I don't think I really did anything except loot this place. So there's probably no backup water or anything. I'll have a quick look outside. But yeah, I feel pretty confident. But I got enough to get through the night tonight. Yeah, we shot a bear. Crazy bear that I don't even know. Was somewhere he wasn't supposed to be, and then was somewhere where he was. He was up by the lodge, and then all of a sudden he was down below. And then somehow back up and died. Like, you can watch the videos. Episode 4 and 5, right? In episode 4, I shoot the bear. I go crazy looking for this thing. I explain everything what's going on in there. And in episode 5, like right at the... It's like I walk out the door and all of a sudden he's dead right beside the lodge. It's crazy. Wait, yeah, nothing on the porch doesn't look like. Maybe I'll throw my pies down at least for the night. Yeah. Guess I could make like a small fire. I think what I'm going to do is just go exploring. Tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, we get some water bottles, some soda, whatever. Might even get a full prepper's cache. We'll see. But I think for tonight we just go to sleep for a bit. I'm pretty warm. I found an old-fashioned parka, but we're doing pretty good. The leather jacket's doing the work for the windproofing, so that's going to stay on for now. Let's do the things. Eat a bag of chips, which is gonna make me thirsty. Ooh, ate an old candy bar. We'll see how that goes. Should be alright. That'll work. That's not bad. Alright, see if we can get away with just like 6 hours. I don't want to spend too much of the day. I can get around mystery pretty quickly, so. Oh, hit the wrong button. There we go. Just trying to get the the chat up. Hey, Mrs. Wright, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm having a good day. I was talking about it just a little bit ago. It was busy most of the day, but I got some time tonight. It's nice to be home in the air conditioning. Apparently, I'm still thirsty. Got a scratch in my throat. Alright, that's good news. Cooking pot. Can. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I dug through everything. And I don't hear too much weather outside. But yeah, thank you for sharing, Mrs. Wright. I really appreciate that. You are always awesome. Thank you so much for watching my stuff. Alright, let's see. We could still lose a little weight. I don't know if I... Should I take the rifle? I know moose can spawn here. Oh, I guess the other place is kind of... Still not sure where the third place moose can spawn on this map is. I'm going to take the rifle. Maybe if I had a backup pistol... You check you? Yeah. What's in you? Maybe. Can of tuna fish I can't eat. I mean sardines. Alright, guts are curing. Bearskin's down. We got one here and one in broken. Here's the Parker we found. In the chair last time. You know what? Fine. Let's go back there. Yeah. Do I have a mag lens yet? Yes, okay. So I don't worry too much about that. I did see this. Yeah, we don't need that. He's got a friend right there. Look at that. Pop in here. What do we got? 3 arrowheads. That's pretty good. Alright, 3 rocks. Look at my book. I don't know if I'm gonna. Should I take pistol ammo? I guess I could if I find one. That's fine. Alright, let's go looting. Oh, I didn't mean to leave these on the floor inside. Grab these guys. Yeah, they stay much longer if you leave them outside. I did throw some energy pies out there, but we'll probably carry well, we might take some of the weight pies too. We'll see where we get today. I'm going to shoot for the bunker first. Or the Prepper's Cache, whatever. And see if that's there. Grab that. Huh. Yeah. A little bit of light snow, nothing too big. We'll probably get a little wet if it stays like this. We're actually going to do a little sneaky. And I don't want to use the energy. It didn't quite fill up from the sleep. But, you know, we have, like, actual human fatigue. Because this is the immersion run, right? But we're going to try to... well, I'm not going to try. I'm going to sneak up to the Prepper's Cache without having to use the rope climb. You can get up there and get down without having a rope climb or even goat, because if you can get back up, it's not really goating, is it? No, I got some sticks there. I mean, right now I'm not too worried about a weather change. I think even if it's going to blizzard today, it's going to be a minute. We'll run back here to, I believe, Dave's Quiet Clearing. I'll take a quick peek in there. Yeah, if you haven't seen me do this before, I don't think I've ever... I usually climb the rope. A lot of my videos are made for, like, pilgrim mode. Just trying to show people basics. How to approach the game. Not that this kind of stuff doesn't help. I know I've come down from there this way. We talked about going back up. Wind's picking up a little, maybe. I did say the B word out loud. Alright, I got charcoal, no goodies. Remember, so I've adjusted a lot of the settings. You know, I mentioned this in previous videos, but basically, you know, it's a mix of interloper, stalker. Whoops, I think I want to go this way. Pilgrim mode, easier, harder. You know, the base loot table is stalker. However, I modified it to be a lot more like, there we go, interloper. So yeah, I think if we just keep going at this diagonal, if I can get past this tree, there we go. Yeah. So yeah, it took a little second to get up here, but didn't use the energy from the rope climb. Let's just jump in and go look real quick, because if it was empty, this will only take a second. Boop in, boop out. And looks empty. Alright. A quick look. It would have been nice if it was here, but, you know. 3 out of 9 chance, right? Well, actually, that could come in handy this early. Oh, we got a backpack.
Okay.
I can cook those, though. And doesn't look like anything exciting in here. Cobwebs. Alright. Double check. Alright. Yeah, so, yeah, that worked out. Like I said, I don't have to spend too much time here, then. So, usually, it depends on which direction I come from. But if I end up, you know, on the side of the camp office, I almost always do this route first, and it's hit the prepper's cache, the cave up here. You know, sometimes there's some saplings. Ptarmigan are up here. Bun, sometimes a deer. I'm just going to take a look around for the saplings. Not really worry about any of the other stuff. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, we're getting a pretty good wind. Oh, I thought that was a sapling. Nope. Not looking too great. Let's see over the hill here. Oh, there we go. Oh, I know what I forgot. So anyway, so I'm like getting ready to start the video, and I was dropping, going through my inventory, make sure I wasn't heavy. What, could I lose some weight, do some stuff, and the Aurora had started at the end of episode 5. Well, I'm goofing around inside the trader contacted me. Like, so I guess it was day 16 at that point. I don't know how that coincides with everything else. I've got custom rules set, so I don't really know how if that affects anything. But yeah, I did set up a little trade with them. We've got flour, salt, cookbook, and a recipe, porter soup. All pretty easy stuff to get. Yeah, let me peek in the cave here. Another thing I want to start grabbing too, early game now. I'm doing this in another playthrough where it's like I'm on day 180 or something, I don't know. And you can trade these with the trader instead of mushrooms and rose hips. So. Much rather give them those things. There we go. Nice pile of firewood. That'll help me get the water cooked tonight. Help me. See, that's one of the nice things is, so yeah, like I said, I come up here and I look at the prepper's cache, check the cave, look for any saplings, and we leave. Then I'm going to hit the lake and do a circuit around the lake and hit all the, whatever cabins are up, you know. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, hit whatever cabins are up and the fishing huts. See what's going on the ice. I mean, I don't think today's the day to shoot a bear. See, the problem with Mystery Lake is when you first get here, like, food isn't necessarily something you're going to find a lot of here. In a difficulty where the loot table is harder than, like, Voyager, Pilgrim, etc. Alright, let's go. Out of here. I don't see any other little saplings or anything. I didn't even hear any ptarmigan, so we are bouncing. That wind is awful. Alright. Put it at my back. Shouldn't be too bad for where we're going. Actually, it should be at my back for some of it. Yeah, I usually just do that. I bomb up there, have a look. Hopefully it's full. If it's not, I can just take off. We haven't wasted too much time. We're getting to the warmer part of the day. Although the weather's a little sketch. I think what I want to try to, hopefully we find some chips and some food and some junk food, a bottle of water. I'd like to find some firewood laying around. There usually is some laying out here. And we'll see how I've done the league tables, how that affects that. I don't remember if I messed with that stuff very much or not. I think I did lower loose items. Anyway, like I said, it's a stalker loot table, but it's a little more sparse. I've reduced some of the things, the amount of stuff that can... Oh, it's on passive. The amount of things that can spawn in containers and are laying on the ground. It'll resemble Interloper a little more so. So it should be a fair amount of just, empty cabinets and containers that, you know, maybe could have had 3 things in it, but only have 1. We're doing good. Now, one thing I could start doing, but I think I'll save it for another trip. But this is, you can get 50 rocks walking around this lake very easily. And a lot of cattails out here too. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, the wind picking up is helping a little bit because we're not getting quite as wet. I could probably use a little bit of cloth, but I don't think I'm going to waste the time. I'm not real happy with the weather.
I think I can use this.
Is it something? No, it's just a rug.
Best be prepared for anything.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to eat that right now, as a matter of fact. See, that was my hope. I do enough looting today to basically take care of my needs as we're out and about.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's put this a little more in the light, maybe. There we go. Is she really? Wow. I mean, we don't have a lot. We don't have a moose hide or anything, so. Gotta find a moose first. Oh, got a drawer. Okay. Yeah. That wasn't too bad, though. I mean, I can eat the jerky. Hopefully we don't get food poisoning. But that rabbit was perfect. That'll help me get through the day. I was thinking about it, I'm like, she's already thirsty, so. I don't have a ton of water, but I'm hoping to just pick up a soda from one of these cabins or the fishing huts, and I'll just drink it. Some firewood back here. Yeah, a lot of the firewood, unfortunately, you find out around here is fir, so it's going to be heavier. But it's free firewood. I don't think my hatchet's in great shape either. I haven't found another one yet, I don't think. What do we got? What do we got? There you go.
This'll come in handy.
But these cabins, I've said this in a bunch of videos, you know, you take it for what it is. I don't usually think they, in any mode, tend to have much loot in them. Or anything generally spectacular. They are good places to get cloth, though.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Firewood. Oh, a tea. Yeah, you can break chairs down, crates down, all kinds of stuff in these places. So there's usually a bunch of books too in some of the cabins. So.
Man, this pack is really kind of heavy.
I'm good. But yeah, for the first run, I'm looking for the goodies, the important stuff I really want. I might drop these boots, hopefully a little bit closer to the office. Next. I mean, as long as the weather stays like this, not too bad. There we go, a nice bit of books, candy bar I can eat.
Never know.
Yes.
Could end up being useful.
And these chairs, like, look, 4 reclaimed wood, 6 cloth, some tinder plugs if you need it. Aha! Good to go. I just not even think about that for a while. Definitely take that. Looks, yeah, we're done. Now you can go into build mode. I can move the chair, see if there's anything behind it. But I'm not gonna. Because if you've been watching Pizza play the long dark, you know this game keeps crashing. By the way, thanks to everybody that watches my videos. I'm just going to do the outro right now. Thanks to everybody that watches my videos, that subscribes, that likes, and does all the things. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Just in case the game, you know, decides I've done enough. Which it does sometimes. How do I get out of here? Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So just to speed up my eventual getting out of here, I'm going to run over to this fishing hut. And then we'll check what's back there. Then there's one more house down on the end. A fishing hut in the back. I think the bear's out on the ice. Oh no, that might be the other fishing hut. Never mind. I mean, who knows? We may end up kicking it in a house for a while. I'd like to pick up another drink, though. I mean, I could hang out in a fishing hut if I had to, I suppose. Got any goodies for me? Yep. Bunch of nothing. This little island's good for rocks or cattails, and sometimes I think that's a backpack. There's a backpack. Sometimes there's a dead body. Nothing. But again, until you really get to doing some hunting here, and the bear isn't generally in a place, except for trappers, it's very convenient to like clean and move meat across the map in any situation. Bad guys trying to get you, no bad guys trying to get you, it's still pretty tough. Looks like we only got one house up in the back there, but we're still going to go back there. Sometimes you can find tools like a hatchet laying around on the ground. Some firewood. There we go. That's what I was hoping to find.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Let's try to find a fishing book before I do fishing. Oh! I got some good socks. Oh, we got 2 pair now. Let's go ahead and toss them on. Or we have a pair. We have 2 socks. Oh, this. Yep. Wind has completely shifted to the opposite direction when we were walking over here. It would technically be blowing in my face now. But luckily I forgot this place right here. So it's more of a diagonal. Plus if you kind of move and zigzag at an angle, you move a little faster. So even though I'm facing the wind right now, I'm moving a little quicker than this actually. Yes, yes, lake cabins, but there's only cabin. There we go, let's see if this guy's got a hatchet. You got a hatchet, bud? Nope.
I'll take it.
Ooh, I will take that. Good find. I don't find a hatchet, I can at least fix the one I got. Yeah, again. I went in and reduced the amount of things that we're going to find, so. Let's be quick. I might be able to get it. Oh, I wish I had some gut that was cured already. But go ahead and make a couple snares.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Fire logs are fine. It would give me a nice bit of burn time, but there's like 4.5 pounds. And all this food is garbage already. This is what I was hoping for. The candy bar I'll leave around at the house.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Oh, I guess, shoot. Even though I can't eat it, I can cook this tomato soup for some cooking score. Alright, we've garnered a few calories. So yeah, the fire log, I think it burns for like 2 hours or something like that. Longer if you got better fire skill. I have the fire starter feet on or whatever it's called. So I don't like playing with tinder if I don't have to. But we did do that in the Pilgrim for Noob series. Had to get up to level 3, I mean. Alright. Well, the wind calmed down because I walked in a building, apparently. That's good. It's like it's less likely to just...
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Ta-da! It's a blizzard. Oh, we should be pretty good. Yeah, we got one house here, and then the other little lake cabin. What time is it? Yeah, I think we'll hit the watchtower today, too. Again, I've been looking around. I haven't seen any moose sign back here. You would think this could be one of the place. I just haven't seen a moose out at the pond yet. Here, where they used to show up. I don't know how many playthroughs I'm going to have to play until I find all 3. You get no spawn, you get the same spawn more than once. I'll take that. You get a variation of none, repeats on the two you know, and then it could take a while. You can probably go look it up.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know. I'd rather not leave those shoes behind, but we are starting to get pretty stacked. And I do want to check this other house. And 2 more fishing shacks before we get back to the office. Great Bear and the Collapse. The effects of the collapse intensified the island's remote character. A bunch of crazies out here is what's going on. Alright. Oh, that was the last one. I forgot there were only 2 at the other place. Or there was only 1 at the other place. Okay. No bear. Pockets are full. I got a decent amount of firewood there. That's what I'm pretty stoked about. So I'll be able to make water tonight. We picked up a water bottle. I have some junk food. So maybe when we get back up to the office, the deer's there. Snow might be stopping. What you got? What you got? What you got? Take those. Oh, there you go.
I think I can use this.
I think we can too, Astrid. I think we can too. I'm not going to bother with that. There goes the wind. So, generally speaking, I don't worry about
Pack is getting too heavy to carry.
leaving stuff that could come in handy later laying around here, because I always end up going around Mystery Lake at least twice. So probably by the time I get back here, if those chips are still good, or those crackers, I can just grab them and eat them. Hopefully I will be the cooking master. Look at that big mountain in the background. Oh yeah, we're going to stomp all over here. We got one more fishing hut to check. And we were moving along earlier, but it was like, which way is he going? Switch the wind. I don't know if it works like that. It seems like it works out like that sometimes, though. But yeah, we're having a hard time getting across the map. As it is, with our pockets full, so I'm glad I didn't grab all those rocks. Yeah. It's like he was stuck in his awoo for a long time. You smell delicious pizza, don't you?
It'll be useful.
Okay, that's close enough, I suppose. Coffee! Coffee. Coffee. I knew he was going to be obnoxious. Listen, maybe he'll just walk back over to the other side and just, I don't have to deal with this. That was weird. I feel like he picked me up from pretty far away. Now what's he doing? I mean, I get the wind is blowing directly in his face. I mean, I guess... one of my favorite mechanics in the game. That's why I don't... This is why it's the immersion run, because this is crazy. I've talked about what I think about the wolves in this game too many times to bring it up today. Alright. Luckily, though, the wind ended up in my back. I don't really know that it helps all that much. In theory, I suppose. It's better than walking into the wind. That much I do know. Whenever I play custom mode, I also turn on my wind feet. Even when I was going to limit myself, I think I would turn on the wind feet in just about any playthrough that I can add it. I find it a very annoying mechanic. Alright. There's that. And then usually a third one. Not today. Oh man. Alright, so I will cook inside tonight, just to make sure the fire doesn't get blown out or anything. I'm assuming, is the box here? Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky. The main developer's box isn't in the corner here, so we can pretty much have windproof fires though. Pretty much. I forgot I had those meat pies on me. Yeah, I did a little bit of a cooking run at the 6-burner stove in Broken Railroad.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I know. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, before Astrid, let's see what we can do about this inventory. Let's go drop this wood off first. We did pretty good. I'm going to take those downstairs, though, just in case. And then I think, while we're out wandering around, we'll try to pick up a few more sticks. Oh, we got some. Yeah, good. Alright, let's do that then. Oh, that's right. I was going to make the gloves. But I got more, got more guts curing. Yeah, there's cured guts in there. Alright. That's fine. There's one. Okay. Let's grab some tools, right? I think it's tools. Oh, man. I'm going to eat both of these. And this. I mean, I might as well eat them while they're at least as decent as they are. Okay, we need snares with this thing. The passage in time. I feel like it goes faster sometimes. The other snares. Where is that? There we go. You have a lot of pry bars. Yeah, Mrs. Wright, we're talking about pry bars not too long ago. Anything for this drawer? We could throw these in here for now. Oh, the feathers. That'll be another thing while we're here too. Try to get my hands on, just a bunch of feathers. I know I'm doing this kind of quickly, but I'm trying to move here. Sun's going down soon, so. Current junk drawer. Let's get some junk in here. There we go. And then the food, we'll just keep throwing the food on the ground. Yeah, this MRE, that's pretty good then. I'll drop that. I got a decent amount of candy on me. It'll be alright. Only 75. What else am I holding on to? I don't really know. Sorry. Get the snares. Gonna go put those down. Not much else. We're just pretty packed right now. One of those. Well, maybe I'll take one. little liquid. Just gonna try to drop what I can. I don't expect to get too much loot from there, honestly. Let's leave that behind for now. I think that's going to be good enough right now. Yeah, that hatchet is beat. Maybe we'll find one up top. Nothing over here, though, right? No spare. No. Okay. Let's go walking after midnight. Oh, let's see. Looks like they give the same thing every time. A little loading screen. Alright. Alright. Just want to have a quick listen, see if I heard any ptarmigan or deer. Oh, ptarmigan, they can pop in down in this area. They can kind of be up this hill. There are some bunnies that are close by. I could have gone like and done more snares and had rabbits come from two places. I really just want to see if I can catch some tonight. But I don't see them out right now over here, which is fine. Oh no, they're over there. Let's see if they're over here in this field though. Got 2 limbs, that's nice. Sometimes there's only 1 over here. I think I'm going to worry about the acorns just yet. There's not a ton I can do with them right now. A lot of weather changes today. Let's see. Bun Bun's in here. Yes, they are. Alright. Yeah, I'd rather catch them from over here. I feel like it's... So, the success rate over here is pretty good. And then... that other spot, wolves pop up. And they just end up eating the bunnies. So, it's really more of an annoyance than anything. This is one of my bunny spots. It do be catching bunnies. There you go. No deer. I was thinking if there might, maybe if there was a deer back here, I might try to snipe one, but we'll get some meat from these guys hopefully in the morning. Hopefully they won't break my snare. Now, I don't think there's a way to really confirm it or anything, but I think snares are snapping at a much higher rate than they used to. Much higher. Now, if I neglected them, if I didn't check them for a couple days, if a big bad storm came through, you'd kind of like go, okay, yeah, probably. Probably one of them is not going to be good, you know. But it doesn't matter, like whether it's just like a timer thing. It feels like. I put 3 down, come back, 2 are busted. Next day. Didn't even make it 24 hours. Put them down in the evening. Check them in the morning. Ruined. Okay. Now I'm contemplating in my head. I'm like, what? Oh, there should be ptarmigan up here. They're really hard to get, though. Maybe if I had if I had made some fire hardened arrows, but I mean, it's a little early for all that. Plus, I mean, I could shoot them with regular arrows too. You just can't really see them. Like, by the time you can get to a place where you might be able to get a shot on them, you have to get like right up on them. I'm assuming they'll be here. They usually are. Yeah, I hear them. But basically, you gotta get all the way to this bridge, right? And then they're gonna be right up here. And I've tried, you know, trying to get up this rock and stuff, so I can get a better angle. You can't really do much from here because they're on the ground. You know what I mean? If I could get like, up above, maybe. My point is, whatever I do, unless it's probably the rifle, like my arrow, my whatever, it's my rock, it's just going to bounce off of that. And then trying to get a good hit on them from here is also very difficult. We'll see where they're at. See, they're right there. I might be able to get one of them. Alright. Usually it just bounces off the bridge. Come here. There we go. Look away! Look away! Look away! Alright. Yeah, if I could have used arrows, I could have got like 3 or 4 of them. So, I mean, I guess if you're staying up here and you come from this way, you're set. But I usually only stay up here if the one time I'm coming to look up here, there's a storm and I ended up staying up here or something. Otherwise, I always just come up here, loot it, and leave it. Well, I guess you can do the map thing up here.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Close, please. Thank you. There we go, right off the bat. Happy with that. Happy with that. Got some spare tools. Don't have to use up my good ones all
This'll come in handy.
the time. Alright. Anything I can eat? Oh, I'll take that though. Oh, there we go. Nice. You don't need to save it, just use it up. Do I have a can opener? I got 2. We got back here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Extra skillet. Looking pretty good. I'm pretty lightweight, so I might grab the books while I'm up here. Maybe I'll leave one.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
No. Oh, this is a nice pistol book. Good score. Alright, yeah, I'm fine. No, you gotta go this way. Not too shabby. Like I said, the spare tools are cool. Have those for later uses, and if I want to do something, save the quality tools, etc. So now we go back and start making water. I'll cook up the, like, whatever, the soups and everything. Pork and beans, get whatever cooking score I can get. But really just need to focus on the water. Tell you what I might do. There's also another place we could check. Is it going to be an Aurora? I don't know if I really want to walk all the way over there right now or not. I could, I suppose. I wonder if this is faster. I guess the other one's going up, isn't it? Anyway, hopefully we get some bun buns in the morning. Again, just in case, you know, I'm gonna peek out here. If Convenient Deer could just show up and be really convenient right now, that would be great. Doesn't look like that's happening. Anyway, I thought I heard like the crack. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I thought I heard like the crackling and popping for an Aurora, but you can see it's starting to come together. Convenient Deer. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna walk over and check this little shed. See if they have a cooking pot. If we got two cooking pots going, yeah, my cooking score is like I think we made it to a 3. Yeah, it still takes a while. I guess I could. On the way back, I got a ptarmigan in my pocket. On the way back, maybe we'll smack a rabbit. Where to next from here, too? I'm trying to decide. I did set up the trades. I could go to Coastal Highway and get that going. Start getting set up there. Not usually what I would do. Normally, I would probably head towards Pleasant Valley and to Ash Canyon to get the backpack. But let's see if we can find a moose here in Mystery first before I start thinking about all that stuff. It does feel like you can get a guaranteed moose right now in Desolation Point. Oh, I'll take that though for sure.
We could use this.
Yes, we can. Anyway, is there another cookbook? I mean, this is all good. It's all good. The more we can read, the better, right? All right. Anyway, there should be some rose hips around here. And one of the things I found in some of my other playthroughs is that not only is Mystery not a great place, you know, to find food, but when you do, it's all it's not like I think I said this earlier. It's just not very easy to get things cleaned up and taken care of. Generally, there's a haul getting it to where it needs to go. Now, tomorrow, I think what I'll do tomorrow, depending on the weather, is head to the dam. Start looking for Vaughn's rifle. See if we can find a pistol maybe in the dam. Sometimes you do. Let's see. What else is out there? Maybe there's a moose out there. I mean, technically this is a clear night. I might try to gather a little firewood. Just so I don't have to worry about it too much. I think this is fir. I can't really tell. It might be cedar. That's cedar. Here we go. Fir burns longer than cedar. Oh, I should have dropped my hatchet. I'd always use the best tool in your inventory, which is ridiculous. Makes no sense. Can I run? Yeah. Where are they going? Maybe I'm just in the wrong place. Yeah, they're up here further, right? No, I think they were back here. Yeah, alright. I passed them, you guys. I passed them on the way over to the other spot. They're gone now. Scared of the roar. I don't know. Anyway, alright. Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent night. I wish I kind of set up for doing this outside, but whatever. We got the Aurora light show going. Now, I was reading online that there's ways to, like, kind of cycle through the trader's inventory. I didn't really do it this time. I'm trying to get recipes, and since you had a recipe, I decided to go ahead and get it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I don't. Most of them aren't very helpful. I mean, I really want the pemmican bar, but I think I have to build up trust with them first. Let's get this ready. Looking pretty good. I want to get a travois made. Drop you for now. All books to read. Yeah, you're good enough for tonight. Okay. Do I make any pies? I just don't. I think I need to focus on that right now. Oh, we do have 2 cooking pots. Yeah, definitely not. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna make water, clean these, clean this bird up. way. I didn't know I had a fire starter. Anyway, we'll get the stick going, get some logs on, get this thing cooking. Clean the bird, maybe do some reading. Just stay up kind of late, really. Making water. I mean, we have an aurora, so we could be doing stuff. Either way. Yeah, put it out there. Quickly. Oh, we're inside. I don't need to worry about the wind or anything, so we can just start going. A little something to eat. I mean, honestly, I think we can pretty much clean the whole thing safely, but whatever. That's why I was trying to get 2 cooking pots, because right now it takes about 2 hours for me to boil clean water. Yeah. So the more the better. Clean this guy. Let's see. I mean,
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I guess we'll start reading the cookbook. There's the aurora. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be a long night. Yeah, it'll be worth it though. I'm just gonna cook this and eat it. Same with these. Alright, that's better. Boom, back to the water. I think we'll do like 2 chapters in the book. Grab you. We got about 2 hours left. You know, a lot of water. I'd like to have more, honestly, but
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
you think? Alright, so let's do 2 more, and then I think it'll be fine. I think we're just gonna go to sleep. I'm not sure how much we're gonna get out of today. Not too bad. Yeah, they're both good. Oh, decisions. Alright, we're gonna chuck the rest of this water downstairs, and maybe a couple bottles out on the porch. Let's give myself a couple places to grab it from. There we go. Nice pile right here by the door. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, I need to... Now some of this stuff I can take up and... just take it to the dam with me. How much do I have? Already. Alright, not too bad. So we should be able to at least get the improvised bedroll. Hopefully we'll smack another couple ptarmigan. While we're running around and do something about that. Listen, I don't want to keep making water. Yeah. No, I like to do overkill right off the bat with that. Toss you in there. Alright, still got a couple pounds of water to drop out the door. Let's take a flare. I got all these books. That's what I don't need. What up you? What up you? Couldn't quite figure out where part of the disconnect was. Toss that in there for now. Alright, drop the cedar. We'll leave the extra cooking pot up there, so that doesn't really matter. Alright. Now I'll take that with me. I'll just stomp it out. I'll even take the water with me too, so I have some up there. So it's not a bad idea.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know, we're being ridiculous right now. Okay, let's go check the snares first, because if I did get anything, I don't know if I want to carry it up there or not. I could though, that would give me some food up that way. Like if I have 3 rabbits, I don't necessarily know if I want to sit here and clean 3 rabbits right now. It'd take a couple hours, I'm assuming. Come on, lady. Get out the dough. Alright. Got good weather. Yeah. I think I'm gonna slosh my way up there. If you don't know, whatever you're carrying makes more noise. So if you got a lot of pots and pans, you'll be clanking. If you got a lot of liquid, you make a lot of sloshing noises. Anyway, we'll bring the pies with us. Try to get the whole dam and the rifle taken care of in one shot. Oh man, I think when I'm up there, I'll make a run to the blue trailers and see if the moose is out there. I know it can spawn there.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope, we can only add. Oh, we got 2. Not too shabby. Is that one broken? No. Oh, doesn't look like it. Cool. There we go. Reset those. And I'm gonna take the buns with me. They're going for a ride with me. So I'll probably end up spending the night up there. We shall see. Pretty tired. We're gonna go stuff our pockets. Alright, we'll check the red train car, see if there's any goodies in it. Then head straight to the dam. I do miss it being, you know, right there on the water. The moose, that is. I guess the dam's always on the water, isn't it? Yeah. No, they moved the moose sort of, I mean, whatever. It's kind of in between the dam and the blue trailers now. Grab as many feathers as we can while we're here. Something's in there. The dead guy and the deer only got one set of birds for some reason. Hey, buddy.
Okay.
Can't y'all ever any food I can eat? Or that it isn't at least dangerous to eat. Ugh. Come here. Right, grab the feathers. I'm not going to click on the deer. We want to keep it around for a feather farm for now. Well, if you're desperate for skins, it's a great way to get some.
For anything.
So yeah, I think got some rifle ammo. Or you just outright need some food right away, but I'm gonna leave them around. At least for now. Yeah, I think we can probably get the dam done. Oh, I hate Tom again. I think I can get the dam done before the sun goes down. We'll try to focus on that. Yes, permanent feather farms. There's a ton of feathers all over this place. So many dead bodies. It was a massacre. I'm gonna peek in the train, but I think I might actually I might run and have a quick look, at least head sort of towards the blue trailers, and see if if I can see the moose sign on the trees. Because if not, I probably won't worry about it too much. But if he is there, now I gotta get back and get those snares. obviously, you know, if the moose is on the map, we're going to shoot it. If it's moose sign, I don't know. Probably head back to the office. Come back and get it later, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't take 20 days this time. But yeah, I used to hang out pretty much always on the water or up by the bridge. Now it lives over here for some reason. It was kind of annoying, I will say that. Because you kind of had this rotation of like wolves and deer and moose. So it could get kind of annoying. Out here, I really think the moose is the only thing that can spawn out here. If you want rabbits and deer, you got to take a walk. Otherwise, there's nothing really. There's not even that many wolves that hang out around this area. There's definitely some on the other side of the trailers. Yeah, I don't see anything. And I'm pretty sure you can see markings on these, and definitely there was one in the back that you can see it on, so there's nothing here. No moosing. I'll worry about the trailers later. Like I said, I'd rather try to knock out as much as the dam. Definitely want to try to get my hands on Vaughn's rifle today. I don't know if I picked up a cleaning kit, though. I think maybe I did. Hopefully, you know, maybe we'll find one. Then I'll have 2 or 1. I wish I was walking just a little bit faster. I'll save my pies, though. I know I'm going to have full pockets leaving here. Although, well, it depends on where I really want to live in this one. I don't really know. I mean, obviously I'm setting up something here because this is the interim, you know, this is the midway point to pretty much most places. I want a decent base here, but like these days, if you're using the trader, you pretty much have to have a base in Coastal Highway. I don't know. I'm doing Pleasant Valley in another playthrough that I'm doing. I kind of like living there. Because it's close to here, it's close to Coastal Highway as well. And you can get the Timberwolf and everywhere else. Yeah. The middle region is a pretty good place to live. More than likely there's some ptarmigan under this bridge. Yep, I just heard them. I will think about them later. Again, I really just wanted to make sure I had enough for the bedroll right now. Oh, you don't know... Did I set up a trade with ptarmigan down? I think I did. So we might need to kill a couple. I know I got one for a battery. There. Okay. Now, it'll be a risk leaving these rabbits out, but it's one I'm pretty comfortable taking.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I think everything else I can toss inside. Anyway, dump a bunch of stuff. I don't need a rifle. I'm trying to go pick up a rifle, right? So leave all that on the ground. And actually having a rifle here wouldn't be a bad thing because then I can make a trip out to Coastal Highway and have a spare rifle there. Or take it to Pleasant. Have a spare rifle there. What are we doing on calories? Not great.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Top those off before we go exploring. Anything in here? Ooh. I was like, man, I gotta make these rabbit gloves. No, I don't. No. Oh, I did technically make myself just a little heavier. I don't know why I'm not wearing this. Oh, pizza. Alright, use. Bring it on in there. Yeah, that's awesome. That worked out well. Alright, a couple of feathers. We'll throw the rifle on the floor. That should be a pretty good weight drop for me. There we go. Boom. Alright. 66 pounds ought to get me everything that I need. The rifle was the lightest rifle. That's why I'm looking for it. I'll take that for sure. Alright, I'll look for the rest at the rest of stuff later. Actually, I'm gonna take just a quick pause. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go looting. Let's get some goodies. The reason I'm so sketchy about the dam, I mean, I've told this story before, but the very first time I ever played the long dark, like, I forget where I started, but I ended up here. Maybe I started in the back there. But anyway, ended up here, was like, oh, cool. Got inside, looked around, found a rifle, found a pistol. It's back when those things were pretty common. They're not very common anymore. But I was so excited, and I went to sleep in the dam on a pile of red wires. The end.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Alright, you can keep those for now, dude. Alright, let's do this. Let's get in there and we'll look for everything that we can get our hands on, but mainly, like I said, I'm here for Vaughn's rifle. top priority. Because if we're going to run around with a rifle, we might as well run around with one that's a little lighter. I did look out and I found a rifle. I guess it was in Broken Railroad. It's not that you can't find them. It's just that, you know, I definitely think they're more rare than they used to be. I've been there. Alright, I think I'm going to pop a flare. And we'll look a little bit on the way there, but I'm just basically going to go all the way to the bottom of the dam, right? At first. Save a little bit of time. And we'll check this stuff on the way back. Because if it's not inside the dam, I gotta go out. I gotta take a little walk to the cave. And, get it and get back. But this room used to be a great place to find a rifle. You used to be able to find them, like, always check behind these stairs. There's usually a couple little things. They used to put bullets and rifle back there. And there's a desk in the, you know, let's just check this one up here. There's a desk in another room in the dam where there used to be a good place to find a pistol. Cool, that'll work. Not up here, doesn't look like. Okay. Yep, I was gonna say, sometimes you can get a piece of firewood over here. And sometimes there's a few little knickknacks at the back of this little walkway.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh. No. Yes. No. Okay. There we go. If you want to, it used to be, if you break this crate down, you could get goodies, and there's sometimes stuff behind it. Alright, let's go. Like I said, to the bottom. And so if we have to go outside of the cave, we're basically going to have to come back in the window at the bottom of the dam. So I'm not even going to really look and loot down there either. I'm just going to go see. Whoa. I'll take that back. We'll see if it's there or not. I don't want to forget those. What kind of shape are you in? Now you can always grab one of these when you're wandering around and use the fuel in them. I do that sometimes. Save a little fuel. Again, we're just going to breeze through. We'll get more time to look at all the goodies in here in a bit. But this desk right here used to be a great place to find the pistol. He's sitting on the desk. I don't think I've seen it since they moved stuff around. But it could just be my luck. That's what I was saying about the moose, you know. In this game, you got to do multiple starts to see where things land, because there's multiple places they can show up. Alright, is it back here? Is it back here? Are you back here? Make my life easier. There it is. Vaughn's rifle.
Perfect.
Holy smokes, is at 97%.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know. But we're gonna. Alright, let's start looting then. No need to go outside right now. Yeah, that's good. I was really thinking I was going to have to go outdoors and wander all the way to the cave and check. Because I haven't found it inside the dam in quite a while. Is that a sewing book? Oh my goodness, I got tons of cooking books. I mentioned this in other videos. I always feel like the game will, like, occasionally... it, like, latches on to certain things. Like, oh, yeah, we haven't done that yet. Like, you'll find... like 8 boxes of simple tools. They're just everywhere. They're laying around everywhere, right?
I think I can use
Oh,
this.
there we go. We got some new underwears. But then sometimes other things will just... you can't even find them. And it could be important stuff. You're hardly finding any hunting knives, but you know, you got like 14 hatchets. There we go. Just looking for a little beverage. Yeah, there we go.
Never know.
A lot of times you just want to run that light around anyway. I think this light, torchlight, I actually feel really reveals things the best, to be honest. This is okay in buildings, but it's terrible in a cave. Again, I'd rather just have a torch. Flares are alright in a cave, you know. There we go. So usually there's some tools. Sometimes they're quality. Do not luck out today. Good. I was really hoping for some caffeine. And some liquid refreshment. Oh, that's why I'm still... Oh, look. Look, look. We got 2 pairs. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. Again, the loot tables are turned down. It still is a basic stalker, though. So, you know. Now we got 2 pairs of snow pants and 2 pairs of underwears. Actually, let's do... That's going to come in handy. A couple pieces of spare scrap metal. Alright. Ooh. Very good. So we got 2 whetstones. Yes. Doing good. But I find that, like, whetstones always seem to be kind of like, you know, certain things are just always a bit more rare. Anything under here? I used to be, and I still think you can still find a jerry can there sometimes. This is until we're sloshing along, we got all this junk on us. Maybe it's the sodas. Does the grate open? No. Well, I don't know. Maybe if you break down... Can you break down the thing in front of it? Let me go see. I don't have a hacksaw. I don't think so. But I also don't think I've ever checked before. Now that you mention it. That's why we're going back upstairs, because I don't know. Can you cut this up? So you can. I bet it does. But you can't do it right now. So it might be able to. Oh, it's not giving me any prompt. I don't know. Long playthrough, we'll probably end up here hacking up scrap metal and um, getting reclaimed wood and cloth and everything from here too. So hopefully I'll remember. Maybe give it a shot. Yeah, I always check the ones in the bunkers. I found stuff in those before. I found the whatever the pistol you get from the bunkers. We're doing good on matches here too. I don't have a ton. I really haven't been in to a lot of places where I can get loot either. So Broken Railroad doesn't have much either.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
We're doing pretty good. The dam is loaded. That's another thing too. I've gone to places. I love the RNG because, like, you know, we're scoring. We're doing really well. But you know, maybe when I'm in Coastal Highway, it'll be like hardly anything. Getting so sleepy. What time is it? All right, doing good on time. Quick peek over here. Yeah, see, this one doesn't open either. But it is interesting that they put that there, see, it does kind of block it. Alright, what's in here? A couple trash cans, right? We're almost done. With this section, anyway. I feel like, the fuel in this thing is lasting pretty good. Check you. Because I was thinking about switching to the player. I mean, I probably will when we get to the next section.
Looks like this has been here a while.
I mean, let's see if the lockers keep paying off. I mean, there, yeah, I was like, I got pretty lucky. All that gear, like, just sitting in, like, 2 lockers side by side. Nuts. But that's the door you go out if you're trying to get, if I had to go to that cave. Again, this used to be a good place to find matches. I don't know if they still spawn here. They moved all the goods around. Like, there used to be a cooking pot at the bottom of the dam, kind of where the rifle was. It was almost like guaranteed. But it hardly ever shows up now. The red one works even better, yeah. Yeah, I got that red one in another playthrough. You don't have it, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This one's kind of gonna be fun. How heavy am I? Need this. I'm gonna leave it. I don't really have a, other than trading and building. I want to get the trader all the way, like, up, as far as, like, as high as I can get his trust, I guess it is.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Before doing any, like, bunker looking. Because there's really not much that you're missing. There are some things I want. But I don't even think I would need to get them to, like, full 100 level or whatever it is. I want to check behind these stairs real quick. Nothing. Oh, look, it's standing up. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm getting here. I don't know if we're going to get it all before the sun goes down, but I'm going to try. We'll see how long it takes to play the best minigame that's ever been in any video game ever. I'm good on can openers right now.
I'll take it.
Why do these people keep having heavy stuff, man? It's leather, though. I don't mind leaving an extra can opener laying around, but... Get those goodies. I'm almost slowing down. Maybe I should throw... I used to do... Let's go throw some stuff in the lockers up front. There we go. I don't know why I did that. Alright, yeah. We'll just toss a bunch of stuff in here for now. Mainly this. It'll be helpful. Yeah, the clothing win is crazy. Yeah, I was going to say earlier, part of my problem is this right here. I forgot to put all that water down. It'll be there. Alright. I'm going to do kind of like what I did earlier, and I think I'm going to... Well, actually, let's check downstairs real quick. I'm going to run up to the top here. Oh, Christmas lights. Nice. I might get a save, actually. So the game's been crashing when I've been going through, like, doors into other regions. Well, even though it sometimes crashes after I do go into build mode, I still might. Just so I can get the save. I've done way too much in here to do this all over again. Alright, let's check the magic locker. This is usually where I come to try to get a coat. If I start here. Nothing. Got any medicine?
I think I can use this.
Alright, doing good. So yeah, I'm just gonna go starting here and work my way back out all the way down. The reason I said I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it all tonight is because there's actually... that's a mouse. There's quite a lot of drawers and stuff in here. Even though the chips and everything that you can find in these would be nice, mainly the reason I like checking all drawers is for sewing kits. It's kind of one of those good random drops for them. But yeah, if we had to have gone outside to go pick up the rifle, we'd probably already be getting ready to call it. Oh!
This'll come in handy.
It's in decent shape. 56%? You know, I'm always kind of boggled by some of these things anyway. But a can opener in your filing cabinet. I mean, you know. Why not? Oh. Yeah, I feel like that burned quickly. I probably should have grabbed that other lantern just to use its fuel, like I said. Here's some smart advice. Now I'm going to ignore it. Yep, they moved all the goodies. They moved all the goodies around. They moved all the animals around. That's why I don't think I've seen that pistol downstairs in a while. I don't think it lives there anymore. honestly. Lots of nothing. Yeah. Like, I get a bag of chips, maybe, or a soda even in a random drawer. More likely, I would think a desk than a filing cabinet. Or, you know, there's just some bullets. What kind of goofy little sweaters over here?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Nobody ever needed that. No one ever needed that. Alright, let's look up here. Occasionally there's a book up on the crate up here, or the barrel, or whatever it is. Nothing. We did get another lantern, though. 100%. What is happening? How much fuel did you get?
Kind of heavy.
I know. We just picked up an extra lantern for no reason. What you got in you? That didn't work. Look at that. Alright, let's get out of here. And start checking all these.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
That's perfect. I wasn't sure if I had one. Oh, the pry bar. So I can use a potato. Okay, okay. We're grabbing that potato and we're eating it. The bathroom trash can potato. Delicious. Alright, I think I'm going to run in here and do the world's best mini game. Real quick. Also, sometimes there's a flare in here. Yep. Yeah, because it's right by the the wire. So let's just do this. Here we go. Contain your excitement, people. The best part. Hopefully it goes all the way around. I don't know. I get it. Like, obviously, if you're trying to hack this in one of the ones that are outside in the blizzard, you don't want to do this. Surrounded by wolves in a blizzard. Yeah. Canadian money.
I'll take it.
Alright, we got plenty of stems now. Flare or fuel? Well, I know to pick the best one because that's how this game works. So we'll just do that. My goodness. Yeah, I'm really impressed. Like, I got a lot from the dam.
I think I can use this.
A quick peek. Now we got a stem out of there. This is one of the few. This is one of the medical boxes that's pretty good for catching a stem too. So we'll see. Oh, I have septic though. Alright. Let's see. Run back to the back office. Hold on. We'll give it a shot. Keep on digging. Now we had an aurora like last night, so you think we might be safe, but that's not how it works. And Astrid is exhausted. Go. I think I'll look at this one. Yep. Right. No lube on that one. And did I think I checked these when I came back down, right? Nope. I think we're gonna get it pretty cleared out. I think we're gonna get the dam pretty cleared out. Until I come back next time.
Use this.
Nope, no we can't. Got all that. I do like the noises in here. It's pretty creepy. All this old equipment and building that's been shaken up by an earthquake, just bang, 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 ding, 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 ding. I know, Astrid, I know. We picked up some junk food. We're not doing too terrible. Alright, last ones, I think. Yep, yep. And even though I got a big chunk of water out there, I'm going to grab some more. Get that toilet water. Oh, there we go. That adds a minute. Alright, and then, yeah, I'm going to be so heavy. I might do 2 trips, honestly. I think I'll just grab all this water that I had on the ground.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Drop all this junk off, come back for the other stuff. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, no, I mean, I try to check them when I see them. I'm trying to remember, like I said, I know there's some in the bunkers. I feel like there are more in the world, though, that you can pop open. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. Weather's not bad. Yeah, we'll throw this first pile down. What I was saying earlier when I was walking up here, I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to be so heavy when I'm going back. But if I'm going to focus out towards Pleasant Valley or Coastal Highway, and I might as well leave stuff up here. And I don't need to lug it all back. I hear you, ptarmigans. Believe me, I want to get you. But I'm a little busy. Anyway, I might have missed... Oh, Jesus. I might have missed a container or two. This just seems very aggressive, sir. Oh, this guy might have to go. That guy might have to go. He's going to keep annoying me. I did not know that. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do, including have
I can barely walk with this much gear.
floating flower pots. But, yeah, there's all kinds of things that you can do. I've been using it to, like, look behind things, you know, chairs and some stuff. So, alright. And I got tons of arrowheads. Astrid, your breathing is real shaky. I know you're tired, but... Are you okay? Whew, I don't know about double snow pants just yet. Not quite there. Alright, let me get through all the water. Well, let's throw a few water bottles down in here. After we have a drink. I'm a little concerned over food. Cattails for dinner. Yeah, I don't know if I trust these. I could eat them though. Alright. Weight, 76 pounds, because I got all that water on me. Let's go. Oh, is that what I forgot to put down? Yeah, I'll get there. The door thing, yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to try that out at some point. Again, I usually end up back in here trashing the place, but that's funny, because, yeah, I would never have thought of that. Unless I just happen to be, you know, in build mode. Okay. That's a pretty good pile of water, though, for this end. And again, I'll just make this sort of like, again, the main one of the main transition bases. I forgot about that idiot. I'm about to have Vaughn's rifle. It's kind of trying to save the arrows to shoot maybe at some of these ptarmigan. No, I gotta get these bunnies inside, put them in my pocket, maybe take a little nap, and then clean them. I'm trying to think about what I really want to accomplish next. I think I need to run to the blue trailers. Because I don't really see myself going there from the other direction. So I might as well just do that now. So we'll see what the weather's like in the morning.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And if it looks decent, yeah, I'll go check those guys out. Head back and then kind of decide what needs to go back to, yeah, the camp office. So I haven't found a moose here. I didn't find one in Broken Railroad. I don't think. I might have to go check that video. I don't think I did though. And then, so that leaves, I mean, normally I would go to Milton from here. Like I said, I either head to Pleasant Valley and go after the bag, but I think I want to get a moose hide first.
Feels like night is coming.
Melton's such an easy trip too. It's so quick. You get everything, throw it down. You can't bring much back with you at first anyway. But I'd have 6 burner stoves and tons of rose hips. Oh, keep it in mind. Alright. A couple buns from my pocket. I'm glad that they didn't despawn. Now, if I had left them inside, they'd probably definitely be gone. Alright. Yeah, let's just take a quick nap. Let's leave a couple of these. To keep up my strength.
I wonder if I
Go
can
to sleep
drop
for like,
any of this
I don't
gear.
know, 4 hours. They'll be thawed out. Now we could even, because I mean, it's not like I got much going on. I could rip them up with my hands and get a little extra carcass harvesting. It does sound pretty cold outside and windy. We'll do one like this. Oh, that's, at least it's in the dark, right? And then we'll just knock this one out in the night. But our carcass harvesting is low. We haven't killed very much. And I keep finding all these cookbooks. Oh, I got turned around. Let's see what the wind's like. See if I can scare this wolf again. Beep, beep, beep. Again, immersively accurate. One wolf. See you, bud. Yeah. So I thought what I would do. I mean, I've got a little windbreak. I just don't feel like.
Kind of heavy.
I don't think it's going to last very long. I don't really have much firewood either. Maybe we'll give it a go. I would like to cook these rabbits. I need some food. Well, bed's like the best thing I got going for me right now. Shove it in there. Oh, I had it for a second. Oh, there we go. Whatever, if it works, it works. As long as I can put something on the stones, I'm happy. And who knows, maybe it gets a little more wind protection this way. I don't know.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
You heard her? Come on. There we go.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. That's
She
a good
will.
one.
Yeah, it's certainly is a fire, that's for sure. I didn't quite get the 2 hours, did I? That's right, we're making more water. Alright. Let's cook up a bigger piece of rabbit. And this should help get me through the night. But again, if I'm going to be coming back and forth from different regions to here, eventually I want to get some, like, actual food laid down here. That would be the best scenario. Oh, I got a potato. Let's cook that. Delicious baked potato. We're having potatoes and rabbit tonight. That's not too bad. Oh, it's cold out. It's pretty chilly, so we got a little more out of the campfire than I expected. Which is good. Drink that up.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'll probably leave the cooking pot here for now. Hopefully I find one out at Trapper's. Okay. Let's get a couple torches, I guess. Alright. Maybe could have got that last one. I just didn't want to risk it. Ooh, I think the wind was blowing my torch out right when I was going through the door. I heard it kick up right at the last second. There we go. Alright. Eat a crunchy. Nom, 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 nom. Get some rest. Oh, we ate part of a crunchy. I think I'll sleep a little longer today. So a bit more energy. There we go. Alright. Let me grab these things too, because I start thinking about what's in my pockets. What I want, what I'm leaving.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, the problem is a lot of this stuff would actually be useful. More useful, I think, at the at mystery.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Me too. Alright, I want to take some scrap metal back with me. I can leave a little bit of cloth here. I'm probably going to leave the clothing for now. It's a lot of shoes. A lot of shoes. And I mean, I'll probably, what I'll do is I'll leave a sewing kit here too. Because we got some of those. A lot of bullets. Oh man. How are we doing this morning? Not too bad. I'm just going to eat this. I'm just going to eat the soup because it's a little bit of cooking score. That should keep me good for a while. Alright, how much water do I have on me? 7 pounds, so we can drop some of that. I don't need 2 of these, huh? Drop those in here. Alright, drop the torches in the water, that'll help. Put those in here for now. Let's drop these on the ground right in my face, because otherwise I will completely forget about them. Again, it wouldn't have hurt to have a few of these around though. On this end. Alright, Vaughn's rifle, what kind of shape was it? 97 or something like that? Yeah, crazy. Crazy good. here. Do like there we go. A couple inside. All right, I'm feeling. Hey, it's feeling base like. It's yeah, it's close, I suppose. All right, give me a quick second. I'll be right back. All right, back at it. I'm gonna run to the blue trailers, see if there's any good loot in there. They're kind of like hit or miss. I'm really actually. Here's what I want. There's a couple of rose hips over there. There's like a couple of rose hips. There's maybe some mushrooms. I don't know. But again, I'm looking for another cooking pot. I'd like to have 2 cooking pots at the camp office. So I can get 3 going. I can have 1 up here, 2 out that way. On the way back in, I just don't know what it just takes, you know, so long to clean these birds. Like, I'm tempted to shoot them, but I don't even hear them right now. There they are. All right. However, I'm just not. I guess carry weight wise, I could just bring them back with me and do them. We'll see what goes. It's a little late in the day, but I've got a lot of energy. It's nice out. It's actually beautiful out today. Look at it. It's stunning. This gorgeous painted world, and we'll see how quickly this goes. There's not a lot of wind slowing me down or anything, so I don't have a lot of weight. I thought about dropping the rifle too, but you know, I've played this game long enough, and I've gone into places and been like, man, I was hoping there'd be saplings here. Come back later, and saplings were there. So who knows? Maybe we come back here and there's moose sign. I don't think so. I don't think there's a moose on this map at all. We could always get the random one from trappers, you know. But unless I'm like living there and staying there for a while, it's kind of, you know, not really feasible. More of a lucky thing. But yeah, there's nothing. He's not back here either. No, I did spend, like I said, 20 days here once trying to get a moose. I mean, I wandered around the map, came back. I think I walked into a ravine to try to like reload the map and see if that did anything, you know. think I ran a broken railroad for something I left behind one day. Made it a day trip. For the most part, I lived out here cooking in this little broken house and living in these blue trailers. But yeah, I think I'll head back towards the actual camp office because I think I will go to Milton for the next region that I hit. This was my home. It's funny because, I mean, other than, again, getting stuck in a storm or something, I mean, which is, this place is really convenient for. I'd never, like, made this a base or lived out here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
So that aspect of it is kind of cool. Moving you to different places and to have some different experiences doing some of the stuff you normally do. Oh, these are good. Not in great shape. What is with the shoes? That's what I was saying.
Handy.
Listen, occasionally this game just locks into certain items. Sometimes you can't find something else. Good enough.
And this pack.
I'm glad you cut her off. I get it. I get it. I want a moose-eyed bag. I do. Yeah, because I don't know if I checked Muskeg near the entrance to Mystery. I guess that would be the next closest one. Again, I mean, I could bounce and go to Coastal Highway, though. Go ahead and get set up there a little bit. We don't have much carry weight, but... I mean, again, it's almost a guaranteed moose spawn right now in Desolation Point. Oh, buddy.
I'll take it.
What did I just say? Everybody's got shoes. The amount of leather that I already have is... It's pretty impressive. That's going to take me like 20 hours to clean all that stuff, to break it all down or whatever. Good enough. Again, I don't tend to find too much stuff out here. Oh, that's cool. That calendar has a picture of the watchtower on it. Yeah. I don't tend to find much stuff out here, generally speaking. I think once in a while you'll find like maybe something really good, some random thing. Work pants early on, or, you know, maybe there's a coat or something. But generally, the best thing about it is the little broken house that you can cook in and set up in. I'm appreciative of it actually being a 2-burner stove. Nope. Alright.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, you definitely can't carry much more. But we're going, yeah. Yeah, you run. She's fine. I thought I had a rough start. We had some moments and some days. Hey, we got some tea.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, see, there you go. A nice sweater. Yeah, again, I'm feeling that, like, because the other half of Mystery was okay.
This'll come in
Nice.
handy.
But out here, I've just been cleaning up. And, you guys guess what's in here? I mean, I left boots and shoes behind when I was looking around the lake. What's going on? So yeah, I'm just curious to see. I haven't really been paying attention throughout the playthrough, and again, I haven't really had a lot of loot opportunities. But I'm wondering if just like, is this the playthrough of the shoes? Like again, I've had playthroughs where I've gotten like every single hammer. You just keep finding them. You find like 3 hammers in Forsaken Airfield or whatever. It's just like it's always funny when whenever it just randomly picks something that just keeps spawning and spawning in the world. And again, I've had playthroughs where I couldn't find a hacksaw. For the life of me, I only found, just a couple. Alright. Again, I was hoping for a spare cooking pot. Maybe there's one out at Trapper's. I'm just running through this, like, inventory back here
Drop any of this gear.
in my head. Yeah, I'm not even going to fight the wind. Just auto-walk it. Yeah, the clothing and stuff would actually be a bit more useful at the camp office. I don't know, again, with this kind of lower K weight, I don't know that I want to load myself up with a bunch of shoes. It just feels a little silly. And unnecessary. I'm not like really in a leather bind right now. That sounds weird, doesn't it? Leather bind? Yeah. Probably. Anyway. Yeah, I got lots of leather. I kind of want to just like lay out all these shoes too. I wish I had been grabbing them, all of them at this point. I'm pretty sure I at least left a pair of boots and a pair of tennis shoes. Or maybe one or the other out on the lake. See, that's what I need to do. I need to call the trader and be like, listen, have you heard about Pete's shoes? We got all the shoes, man. We got boots, we got tennis shoes. We got dress shoes. Now let's see if we get them all. I'm wearing the other boots, and then trail boots, and then what's left? Ski boots? Oh, I'm pretty sure I found combat boots in Broken Railroad. So I think I'm going to try to pack kind of light, actually. I'm going to forget about the quail for now. Or the, whatever. The ptarmigan. And, I'll just grab as many as I can when I'm in Mountain Town. That is one of the easier areas to hunt them, though. I was gonna say, did a wolf get one? Where is he? Oh, Jesus. Oh. He must have got a deer. I don't think it would take that long to eat a ptarmigan, right? You wouldn't think. Wonder when he got it. It's probably gonna miss. Or I'll kill him. I'm hoping he's chewing on a ptarmigan. I don't really care about the meat or anything, but I mean, I'll take feathers if he's got them. Oh, he got a deer. He must have chased it up here. Yeah, those guys are fine. They didn't even care about the gunshot. They're like, come and eat me. No, not today. It's tempting. It's tempting. Alright, I'm going to... Yeah. Just going to figure out what's staying and what's going. I don't think I'm going to overload myself. I might even kind of keep it kind of low. Oh, I forgot to check this trailer. In the truck. Look, this probably has the note in it and the key for the lockbox that I missed earlier. And on Stalker, it'd probably have like... Look, what did I say? Oh, that's just one out in the world.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Astrid. The game is being weird today. Am I... Anyway. Alright, let me get in here. I'm ready to go.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
And once again, Astrid. Oh, boy. Hey! If I eat them, like, immediately, I think they'll be alright. I'm a little peckish. I mean, I've heard it's a risk, you know, even, like, just below 75%. Y'all do what you want with that stuff. I think sardines inside would be safe for a very long time. But once you find out in the cold... might not be so great. Yeah, so this is usually where I get my scrap metal. My first round of scrap metal if I'm making arrows or need to make tools. I've got like the interloper loot table. It's a good place to get them, like an hour and a half I think, to break each one down. Let's see, what time is it for real? Alright. So I think I'm going to go the back way. See if I can get my hands on some saplings back there. There's like 2 or 3 places where you can find them. So I'm going to see if I can get my hands on some of those. And then, I can drop those, they can dry out while I'm headed to Mountain Town. But again, there's just not a ton of stuff
I'm
here.
not sure
I
I can
think,
carry much more.
well, you're not going to have to worry about it too much longer. Yeah, let me continue to... Oh, we got a good pack of matches that matched. Well, let me do that. Grab that and those. Again, normally I try to get as many books in as possible, but I'm not fooling with all that right now. Alright. I should probably pull all this out anyway. It might be a minute. Alright. 5. The Cowichan. So this is always one of those things where it's like, I mean, it gives you a really great warmth bonus. I mean, it's kind of hard to say no to. But it weighs a pound more. I'm trying to shave off some weight. I think I'm going to leave those here for now. Yeah, I don't want to stack myself with all this stuff before I'll walk out of here. I don't really need to. I'll probably take that with me, though. Alright. What else? Got those, got that.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I mean, I guess I'm going to be heavy no matter what. However, I don't think I need much more than this right now. Let's... Moving around alright. I mean, honestly, I would just leave this stuff here. And the rifle. Like I said, I'll use that as my sort of, you know, walking between places kind of thing.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Alright. Let's get. So yeah, we're going to hit the back way, grab some mushrooms, grab whatever we can get. Hopefully a bunch of saplings. Get back to the camp office. And I'm probably going to call it a day. Been going for a minute. I'm getting a little hungry. Made some scatty sauce. I got to make the noodles, though. But noodles don't take very long. Alright, what kind of day is it? Not bad, not bad. Alright, how are we doing on that stuff? That's fine. Top that off. And grab that. Okay.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We just started. We just started. Anyway, as far as like cleaning the wolf or any of that, the deer, I mean, it's a good opportunity. And again, I could put some meat here, but I'd rather just get moving. I got snares set that I would like to, you know, get out. Not too many mushrooms. That deer is dead. I don't know if he's going to be able to find any more. So yeah, we'll just bounce him around for a minute. I don't care. I don't care. I do care. It annoys me, but I'm not even going to go chase the birch bark. I don't feel like dealing with it. Yeah, I thought I might end up pushing them into these guys. Alright, so let's look back here and see if we have any saplings. So I'm wondering, like, if I'm just getting unlucky. And again, you got to play over and over and over, restart and, you know, do different playthroughs to see where all the different things spawn in. But I don't remember seeing these saplings here since they did the switch. Since they moved all the goodies around. which, again, I mean, I could just not have seen them yet. But that certainly reduces the amount of saplings on this map. There are still some places like I haven't been. I haven't been up to like the double rope climb, the broken tower. Still haven't been up to trappers. You know. I haven't stuck my nose in everything yet, but I'm getting there. But again, I don't think I'm going to do that before I leave. I want to get this done. We're going to get back to the cabin today, and then we'll head out to Milton for the next one. Hey, Bum Buns. No wolves harassing you today? Alright, grab these. I always like looking in here, you never know. Stock room below, sometimes you can find it, or, well, alright. Stock room below you used to be able to find, sometimes, an MRE. I can still come back here and look, usually. Yeah, look, we got a broken arrow, it's a hunting stand, so we got bullets. Good lord. This side of the map is incredible.
I'll take it.
Like, everything I look at has stuff in it. It was not this way to get here, I'm telling you. I didn't even... Again, I didn't even find much stuff over by the office or the cabins. I should be grabbing all this lichen too. I passed a bunch already. There we go. No auto whack. Maybe I can get a little better angle with the wind. Kind of skate through it. I mean, again, it should be giving me a little push, but I don't feel it. I only feel it when it's in my face. I can't go anywhere. Alright, let's see if we get lucky. Hopefully there's some saplings out here. There's more places. There's a cabin in the woods. I never remember the name of it. It's out by the unnamed pond. And then, like I said, there's definitely like maples and stuff usually up at the top. There's a double rope climb right here. And it goes up there. But there's a way to get up there, once again, without having to do the double rope climb. Sorry for your rucks. You got any feathers, though? Thank you. Yeah, and I think also, before I leave, you know, we'll do a little bow, or make a few arrows. Wow, none back here either? Or am I just missing? I must be a little further. No. Ooh-wee. Being stingy on the saplings on this one. Again, I will certainly be back again. I will come here. I will go through everything I've already gone through again. I'll probably do it multiple times. It's the best way to get everything, you know, scrap metal and reclaimed wood and all that kind of stuff. We'll double check. But yeah, usually at least one of those two places used to have saplings. Not anymore. Well, I'm glad, you know, we got a lot of stuff done. Most of the mystery looked at. Like I said, there's just a few places I haven't, you know, I haven't gotten to. I haven't found the Polaroid yet. Keep an eye out for that. I don't... I'm wondering if maybe, because, alright, so when I made this playthrough, I made one and like died. And I made another one, And or this one, I think was the second one. I don't know, but I don't feel like there's not enough wolves out. I know they're on passive or whatever, but like at least you know. I like to role play. If I see 2 or 3, I try to be a little more careful. You know, that's a situation where they might decide to get you. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I forgot to change something. We'll see. We'll keep going. We'll see how Milton is. Milton's usually covered in wolves. But got the whole dam explored. Sweet. I do have trade set up with a trader. Like I said, it was like day 16 or something like that. I just happened to get Aurora, and he was like, "Hey, buddy." Oh, the reason I didn't do that on in the video too, like I said, I did it right before I started the video. I didn't want to do that again. Like talking to him and going through all his dialogues gives you trust with him, right? So that's one of the first ways you can start building trust with him. But I've already streamed it like twice. It's really long. So sorry you guys if you happen to miss that. But also not sorry, because again, I just sit there and like normally I just, you know, I turn the mic off and I just sit there and I play with my phone. Occasionally popping in to say something snarky. Home sweet home. But yeah, we got the dam cleared out. We got, again, a bunch of stuff to take to Pleasant Valley and Coastal Highway already down there. You know, I got extra tools and stuff. I got spare tools and everything I need for here. The only thing I'm really low on is food. Let's go see if we get... I don't see the deer, but... Could be over here on the side. Sometimes it's kind of like over there. How heavy am I? I mean, kind of heavy, but... I'm still going to go check these stairs. Because I might need to get dinner. So yeah, we're going to check the snares, come back. I'm going to say goodbye to y'all for this evening. Pete's going to go make some dinner. Because I'm hungry. And I've been doing this for a good minute. Several hours. Oh, I'm so slow. What's my fatigue like? Oh, you know what? Let's just jog it out. Let's just jog it out for a sec. You know I don't ever let Astrid get outside and do anything. She's not even a super Astrid. She is pretty much your plain old squishy Astrid. Alright, let's see. 2 bunnies would be great. And no ruined snares. We got 1. That's fine, though. I got that, I got candy, I got junk food. If I really had to, I could make bannock, I think. Excellent. Dinner, or at least half a dinner. Thinking it's I could pop them with a rock, but it just reduces it. Snares are the way to go. They are the way to go. They'll just keep falling in there, till the snares break. But got Vaughn's rifle. I was really stoked. Didn't have to go out to the cave to go find it. Found it at the bottom of the dam, which is also useful because then I just worked my way back up. Didn't have to split that into 2 days. So really, we're moving. Like, what are we on? Day 18 or 19? 19? Alright, so about day 20. Three days we did all that. Checked the bunker, did the lake, blue trailers, red train car, yellow train car, the dam. Yeah. And the weather was pretty good. for the most part. Man, I don't think we had a blizzard this entire time. It's early though. You know, the weather gets worse over time. It's still early. Oh man. Very good. Yes. Well, I got all my goodies and now it's starting to snow, and what a wonderful time to go inside and clean rabbits and read books and do things like that. But I think that's where I'm going to call it today. I had a great time. I want to thank everybody that happened to tune in. I appreciate you guys so much. I want to say thanks to Mrs. Wright for always jumping in. You're amazing. Thank you so much for checking me out and sharing and doing all the things and saying hello, obviously. I want to thank everybody that watches my videos, likes, subscribes, and does all those wonderful things. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you very, very much. And we're home. Oh, Canada. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up. Like I said, next time we will go to Milton and Mountain Town, knock it out probably in just a few days, and hopefully, well, it depends. If there's a moose, we could be there for a minute, you know. So hopefully there's a moose, and I can get that taken care of. But yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going to get something to eat. You guys, I hope you're having a good night, good day. Hope you're doing what you want to do, all that good stuff. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. Y'all, have a great day. Be good to each other.